The Washington Commanders may have just found their next defensive monster, because the moment Sonny Styles stepped onto the field wearing number 52, his size, speed, and confidence made one thing clear. This rookie class is not here to win. They're here to change everything.
There were several rookies on display today, undrafted and drafted, here in Ashburn, Virginia, and that's because the Washington Commanders held rookie minicamp, and it was open to the public for us today to be able to see these guys after practicing for over the past 3 days. And we saw the draft class for Washington has been getting some rave reviews around the league. And it started with Sonny Styles, wearing number 52 out on the field. You could see the size, you could see the speed, you could see the athleticism, and everything was out there for everyone. And just to see a 6'5" Mike linebacker was something special. And Sonny Styles, talked about some of the greats that wore number 52 after practice.
I'm not really a big number guy. Like, I wasn't really big in the single digits. Like, I like 0. Mikey has 0. So then, I was telling Coach Nord, when I look in the room, you got London on the wall, London Fletcher, LeVar, I think it was Ken Harvey and Monty Coleman. It was all 50 numbers. And I was like, shoot, I'm gonna pick a 50 number. And I was thinking about it. I remember growing up watching Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis. I was like, dang, 52 would be cool. And then my dad was like, hey, 5 + 2 is 7. So that's your draft picks. I was like, dang, that's cool. That seems pretty cool. So that's really how I landed on it. I didn't have no special number to pick, so I was kind of just picking anything.
Their third-round draft pick, Antonio Williams, the shifty, speedy receiver from Clemson, was on display as well. We also had a chance to see him fielding punts. That's something that is an arsenal to his game that will help him surely at the NFL level. He talked about some of the people that he patterned his game after that he liked as well.
I've said this to my friends, and they say I'm biased, but I was a JSN fan before last year, so I like his game. My all-time favorites are Devontae Adams. I just love his smoothness and ability to track the ball, late hands. And AB is another one of my favorites.
As far as the other draft picks, Joshua Joseph was out on the field, the shifty and speedy edge rusher from Tennessee. And Coach Dan Quinn talked about Joshua Joseph and how excited he was to be working with him.
Yeah, in fact, got some the chance to spend some time with him today after we did our walkthrough to go in, and it's the football knowledge also that goes with it. Josh has been somebody at Tennessee that's been versatile. He can drop, he can rush. That's why he's here to rush. But I'm excited to have that type of length, get off, demonstrated pass rush ability. I found the more of that you have and develop it. We were talking about traits earlier, how important that is. He has that, and we look forward to developing that trait to see if we can take him from this space into the next one.
Now, in the 6th round, there was Kaytron Allen, from Penn State University. Obviously, I have a bias there because I'm a Penn State guy myself. So to be able to see, the fat man out on the field in Washington was something. And you can see the size. When I had a chance to talk to him afterwards by welcoming him to Washington by saying we are, and he did answer Penn State, you saw the size that he has. He's a big guy, a burly type of back. And I think that strength is going to be something that this offense could utilize, because when you look at some of the other backs on this team, and Bill Krosky-Merritt and Rashad White, Jeremy McNichols, Jerome Ford, I really feel like Kaytron Allen has a chance to make a roster spot and be the third back on this team because of that size and his affinity to run in between the tackles. Also, in the 6th round, Washington took a big offensive lineman in Matt Golban from Michigan State. Now, I know he had a long run at Wake Forest, but moving over to Michigan State gave him a chance to see the rigors of some physical football in the Big Ten. And you saw his size today. You didn't really get a chance to see a whole lot from any of the guys, even their 7th round quarterback who did have a couple interceptions today. But for the most part, you didn't get a chance to see a whole lot. But you can see that these guys are living out their NFL dreams, and they're one step closer to making an opening day roster. So today was the first day of many we'll have reporting out here in Ashburn. You're going to have veterans coming in soon, so you're going to have a mixture of both parties there. So it'll be something to see when everyone comes back, and you can see how this team will start to develop and start to gel and become one. So here in Ashburn right now, inside the bubble for ESPN Radio, I'm NFL insider Lake Lewis Jr.
What up, everybody? Beltway Football, Mitch Tischler and JP Finley. We got to have some fun in Ashburn as often happens in Ash Vegas. Red Commanders, that was a slip. Commanders rookie mini camp. We got to talk to all the players, talk to some undrafted guys. There were a couple guys that were, on the roster last year that were out there. Overall, I thought it was a productive day. I mean, you've got, call it 40 guys, 6 draft picks, 9 UDFAs, and then what's that leave? 25 tryout players that probably aren't going to be in the NFL, but it's still a cool experience for everybody there, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. It was good to see those guys out in pads running around. We had Antonio Williams and Sonny Styles at the podium, and then you'll get to hear from the rest of the guys in group scrums as they walked off the field.
What was your first day like on the grass? Practice, man.
It was good. Good to go out, compete a little bit, have some fun. I'm just excited to be here, excited to finally be on the field.
What was that moment like when you went in the locker, saw that jersey for the first time, saw the helmet for the first time? What were those emotions like?
It was good. It felt right. It felt like it was meant to be, so I'm excited.
I want to follow up just on that question there. Obviously, we got draft night. Sonny, you had that moment. When you walked onto that field as a Commander for the first time, what were you feeling?
Just grateful to be here. I know there's a lot of work put in to get here, but it's just the beginning. So, like I said, I'm just excited to keep putting work in and keep getting better.
Speaking with the community, so many Commanders fans are so high on you right now. They're ready to root for you. What is your message to this fan base that is so excited to see something?
Yeah, I think I'm going to give everything I got to this team. When I was at Ohio State, I gave everything I had to Ohio State and the university. I took pride in that. I'm going to take pride in being Commander and getting everything to this team and do whatever I can by any means necessary to help the team win.
Sonny, what's been your process just to get to learn the defense in this system? What have you been doing
Yeah, we come in yesterday, meet the team, meet everybody, kind of get settled in. And today, just going through with the coaches, going through some of the install. It's super basic right now.
So how do you handle those expectations?
Yeah, I think the expectations I have for myself are already high enough, so anyone else's expectations can't exceed those. So I think when you look at it like that, it's like why would you feel pressure for anyone else? Like if you have high expectations for yourself and you're always attacking and striving to get better, the outside world, what they think or expect of you, doesn't really faze you.
That's one job. Appreciate it, Sonny.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, Sonny, man. I mean, when AP drafted me and everybody drafted me, I have a responsibility to come and carry out the vision that they had when they made that call to me. So I'm going to put my head down every day and put in all the work and be the best version of myself, and hopefully that's more than they expect from me.
Things like that, and just trying to get better.
How did it feel out there today, with what you saw of yourself and being out there with the other guys?
First and foremost, it was, like I said before, it was great being out there with guys, but I was talking to one of my teammates. I'm like, man, it's crazy how we just got here, man. You've been dreaming about so long, and you get to put on the cleats and actually put on a logo, NFL logo and things like that, man. So it's just a blessing to be here, man. I'm grateful for it all.
Based on that, what was it like signing your contract today?
It was great, man, and just a lifetime family dream come true. It's more work to put in, and I'm just excited to be here, and I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
Quinn said he's not going to call you fat man. Will there be a process of trying to convince him that that's what you want him to call him?
Man, he can call me whatever, man. It don't matter to me. Like I said, man, I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm excited, man. I'm just ready to get to work, keep learning, keep getting better, and just trying to be great for real.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to Bill or Rashad White yet? Any advice, Dave, or even Jerome? Any advice the guys in the room have for you?
Not yet, but I'm excited to be in the same room with them guys. They're great players, and I'm excited to learn from them. And I just can't wait to learn from them. And they great running backs, man. Now I've been watching them before, so it's gonna be great being in the same room with them and learning from them.
Is your head spinning a bit that you're now at this level of football?
It depends on what you mean by spinning. I mean, we're learning plays right now, so there's a lot on our plate, but that's what we want. That's everything I was hoping for coming here and just learning. That's why I'm, just building on every day is learning, getting incrementally better.
Saw you connect a couple times with Antonio Williams. How do you describe his game?
Yeah, he could play. He's twitchy. He's fast. He could run. And that's the same with the other guys in this class. It's been really fun out here. We got a lot of good guys out here, so it's really fun.
Was it like signing that contract and putting on that jersey for the first time?
Yeah, it was surreal. Like, there's no words for it. It didn't really hit me until I got here, and I was like, holy cow. Like, this is an amazing opportunity. I thank all the coaches because I'm just super thankful that they gave me the opportunity. I'm excited to work.
Yeah, and based on that, what do you want out of your game to shine in these early days? What do you want to have reflected, if you will?
Yeah, that I get better every single day, that I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn from my mistakes, and I'm going to keep working. And at Rutgers, we say keep chopping.
Have
You had a chance to connect with any other quarterbacks on the roster?
Yes, Jaden texted me actually after I got drafted, which was pretty cool. Yeah, and then I just got put in a group chat with all the other QBs, so I can't wait to meet them.
Yo, mic check 1 to 2, -1, -2. Game over for this video, folks. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to stay in the huddle for more. This is NFL Madness, bringing the heat and signing out.